Check it out, people. It's Zest for Life with another fragrance related review. Today I'll be talking about a scent that you may know already if you're a fragrance lover in the community. Costa Azzurra by Tom Ford. Now this is a little bit tropical, a little bit herbal. It does what it does very well, but it smells very similar to other scents in the market, and I thought, what scent could be cheaper but give off a similar vibe at a fraction of the price, as I said before. And two scents came to mind: Hugo Boss Reversed and Cerruti Image. Now Cerruti Image has a very tropical, relaxed, playful, casual vibe about it. It's not as sharp as Costa Azzurra. Costa Azzurra opens up in a sharp tropical note, and in the mid it becomes a little bit more aromatic with a herbal note resembling rosemary. Not too strong, but just enough to provide a nice contrast in the fragrance. Now this is a little bit more herbal with some creamy facets, opening up with apple and zesty grapefruit, whereas this opens up with a tropical, almost tutti fruity like note. The creamy nature of this kicks in with the rosemary and vetiver. Vetiver is sour and fresh in here, but it has a very clean and refreshing. I think the note that's so refreshing in here is the rosemary, which keeps it fresh but not in an overpowering way. Slightly minty, slightly creamy with the zesty creamy lemon and grapefruit, but it's not an overly fruity perfume. It smells a little bit like the creamy dry down of sandalwood, because although it's not woody, it has the fresh character of sour grapefruit and vetiver that runs through it to make it sour, creamy and fresh without being overpowering. This is more of a subdued aromatic fragrance that could be used for daytime, all years I'd say, but this is fantastic in summer and spring because it will project fruity and grab people's attention with the slightly metallic signature Hugo Boss apple note, and it would offer something different in the dry down with the vetiver, which takes away from the metallic note and keeps it more natural and aromatic. Whereas this Cerruti Image, another underrated gem that you may not know about, opens up, as I said before, with the tropical notes that smell a little bit like tutti frutti. Then there's a banana leaf note in here, which makes it green, but quite dark in its green note. So this is more of a masculine scent. I believe if you were to smell it originally in the air, it would smell quite tutti frutti and maybe effeminate, but if you were to wear it as a woman, it comes off as slightly bitter on the skin, and you'd recognize it as a man's fragrance with how the bitter, dark, green, lush, waxy green leaf note of the tropical banana leaf mixes with the salty aquatic notes and white musk with the musk of the skin. If you were a man, it would cover up any salty musky scents and leave you tropically fresh and casual. So this is a fantastic fragrance for summer. I think people need to know about Cerruti Image because it's so fresh and it gives that Costa Azzurra tropical vibe at the price of about £21 for 100ml. It's ridiculously cheap. This is going for about £31 for 100ml. So both of these last for about 5 hours projection, but they don't need to last for too long. This is a grapefruit and vetiver fragrance, so this lasts for a little bit longer, but as an aquatic fragrance this lasts for quite long, 4 to 5 hours, and I'm happy with both purchases because they could be used. This is more of a summer fragrance, and this could be used all year round to create some aromatic freshness. So definitely check out these two fragrances before you pick up a bottle of expensive gold Costa Azzurra, because although it smells great and it does what it does very well, I think it doesn't really justify the price tag that it holds. So check out these two fragrances if you want to stay fresh. So if you like that video and you want more content like this, subscribe to this channel. And if you want a more in-depth review of any of the fragrances that I've talked about, you can find all of these fragrances in my previous channel, Fresh Mark Scents, with a collection of 150 different perfumes that I talk about. And really just enjoy that treasure trove of information, because I am not there anymore. But if you subscribe to Zest for Life, I'll be able to respond to your comments, because I lost the password, long story short. But subscribe to this channel and I'll be in touch. Take care and stay fresh.